This is fliprap.com. This is Hyper Jake interviewing Tewsly from Eagle Springs, North Carolina. And we're here to talk about his album, Losing in Touch with Reality. So tell us something about yourself, like your background as a musician. Like, how did you become a musician, and how was it like growing up as a musician?
Well, it started off at a pretty early age. My aunt was actually the one that taught us how to put rhymes together as far as rapping goes, and I wrote my first official verse when I was in the 5th grade in elementary school, and I let my fellow students hear it, and they wanted to hear it again, so I figured it was pretty good, and so I continued from there, and I started developing more of a love for hip hop as I went. So
that's good. What would you say are your inspirations and influences when it comes to music?
Well, my prime inspiration is family, but if I were to say artists, I would say Joe Budden, for one. That's my favorite artist. And basically other inspirations would include just trying to make it in the long run, and just trying to live comfortably. That's basically what I'm striving to do with my music.
All right. So the title of your mixtape is "Losing in Touch with Reality." Why is that the title? Like, is there a story behind that?
Well, it was based on the time I was in college here in UNC Pembroke, and basically what it's depicted of is what it depicts is life from my standpoint in college, and basically some of the personal problems that I was going through at the time, and a couple of songs also deal with relationship, and a couple party joints here and there wouldn't hurt.
Cool. And you said you produced this mixtape, like the beats and stuff?
The mixtape was actually other beats, but I also make my own beats.
Okay.
And,
so who's involved in your mixtape project? Like,
my boy Kenneth Mitchell. He does all the engineering when it comes to the recording, and he's also known as KD. So he's a singer, and
how do you meet him? Like,
I met him in a music industry class here in Pembroke.
Okay, cool. So how would you describe your experience as a producer though? Like, since you said you produce beats.
It's been quite an experience. I had to learn a lot of things about all the programs that I've used, different programs that I've used along years, such as I started off with Acid Pro. It's not really a production program, but I pretty much made it into a production program because I had a Casio keyboard, and I had to play things on beat and whatnot. And then I moved up to GarageBand on the Mac, and then a Mixcraft on Windows, and then I finally got introduced to Reason 4, and that's the program I'm currently using now.
Okay, that's what's up. So what kind of topics do you usually like to write about when you come lyrically in your music?
Whenever I write, I guess I write about what's on my mind, basically anything that I need to get off my chest, because I see my music as a method of therapy, because and it also helps me stay out of trouble, keeps me from doing anything I'm not supposed to be doing, basically.
Right, that's good to be positive, man. So would you like to feature a teaser of your music?
Well, I would, but my laptop just died, so.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No problem.
But if to all you people out there, if you want to listen, you go to reverbnation.com/gmacbeats, and I sell beats for $35 a pop to own exclusively, and I make them from scratch, depending on the taste of the artist.
That's what's up. Have you had any recent clients lately about that? Work with some artists.
Well, yeah. Most of the clients are people that I've done music with. So the people that I'm associated with, like in my circle, is free of charge, of course. Yeah. But to all the people out there that I don't know, like I said before, $35.
That's what's up. All right. So you perform live around North Carolina, locally?
Well, honestly, the only place I've really performed live was here in Pembroke.
Okay.
Campus.
How do you describe your experience performing here in Pembroke?
I'm just gonna be honest. The mic quality of these areas suck ass, and if it just basically if it wasn't for that, then people would be able to actually hear what I have to say in my music better. But nowadays, people really don't listen to the lyrics. The beat has to catch them first, and then once the beat catches them, then they begin to pay attention to the lyrics. And if you got good stuff there, then you got a fan.
Looks like your performance with Topher last semester that was fun. The audience, the crowd was feeling it.
It was pretty exciting. I had fun.
What's up?
Running down the aisles. I mean, nowadays you gotta do what you can to get the crowd's attention, because when it comes to performing, it's about your presence. You know, it's not really about the music until after people hear your stuff and then want to check you out online or wherever you got your music at.
And you're planning to perform on a talent show this week, right?
Right.
That's what's up. Yeah. So, what future projects do you have planned? Do you have any music planned in the future or any gigs?
I do have an album currently in progress. I'm producing all the beats for them because since I'm a producer, trying to extend my horizons as far as genres or styles or what have you. So there's going to be a few features, of course, on the album, and there's going to be a couple of producer features as well. So look forward to that.
How is this going to be different from Losing in Touch with Reality?
The main thing that's going to be different is all of the instrumentals are going to be original.
Okay, that's what's up. Lastly, what advice would you give to aspiring rappers, especially the youth who are who wants to become rappers and musicians and artists? What would be your main advice for them?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like a family member of mine told me. Rule number 1, work hard. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1.
All right, thanks, Tewsly.
All right, I just wanna let y'all hear one of my works of masterpieces. Let's just say this is a beat I made for fellow artist Trip, TRIP, from Taylortown, North Carolina. This beat is mostly made up of Dr. Rex loops. There's a device in Reason, for all you that are familiar, called Dr. Rex, and I use that mostly to make all of the loops for the track. And this is pretty much what I came up with. And this is one of my better works. So and when I sent it to Trip, he was like, "Yo, this is exactly what I was looking for." So I was happy about that. I'm glad he liked it and everything. And Trip, by the way, if you don't rip it, I will. So don't forget, I spit too. So yeah.
What's up? So are these shout outs?
Yeah, man. Where do I start? Let's start out with the fam first. Shout out to O2, Marcus Medley, KR, Trip, Short Horse Entertainment, and shout out to my boy KD. If it wasn't for his engineering skills, man, I wouldn't even have a mixtape. My boy Hunt, sharp managerial skills. My boy Ty Nix down in Lexington, South Carolina. My boy Young Mav. My boy Lynx, fellow producer. And Rocked, unpopular mixtape. Mars Da Vinci, I Am Nova label. My boy Ryan Tillman. Also, Rewind, Arsenic, Rated R, and my boy Trayvon. We all make up for no reason. And shout out to my boy Ken Murphy, Topher. Last but not least, my boy Hyper Jake, Flip Rap. Oh yeah.